Hey everyone, in today's video we are checking out the Matador on-grid backpack. A crazy durable, lightweight and packable 16-litre backpack built for urban adventures. I'm Ed from Rushfaster and we do guides and walkthroughs bringing you better gear and better ways to carry, so if any of that sounds good to you or you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing. Let's jump right in and check out the Matador on-grid backpack. If you're familiar with Matador, they're all about high-performance travel equipment, but they're really well known for their packable gear, their backpacks, their duffels, totes, things like that. This bag is part of Matador's new collection called the On-Grid series. What makes the On-Grid series different from previous collections like the Advanced series, which was a really awesome collection by the way, is that the Advanced series was made for rugged outdoors, for intense alpine conditions. They even took it to Iceland to test out the products, places like that. The On-Grid series, however, has been specifically designed for the city, for the town, for urban commuting, places where you're pretty much going to be on the grid, so to speak. So it's got less of an outdoorsy, adventure-y aesthetic and more of a minimalist, streamlined silhouette aesthetic to help it blend in more in the urban environment. In terms of materials, the On-Grid backpack is made of a 100 denier waterproof Robic nylon, which is coated with a UTS coating, which adds more abrasion resistance, weatherproofness, overall durability, and is 30% stronger than traditional PU coatings, so that's really good too. As for other materials, there is Woojin hardware as well as YKK zippers. Alrighty, let's take a look at the features and compartments of the Matador on-grid backpack. In terms of branding, we can see two brand marks here, one on the front face of the bag and then one on the side of the bag where this water bottle pocket is. Speaking of this water bottle pocket, it is a big water bottle pocket that has its own dimension. You can see that it's gusseted here, it has its own kind of fold out there, and then it also has elastic webbing on the side here. I'm not sure if you can see that, but there is elastic webbing there. And this is an intentional move from Matador to make sure that it retains its slim silhouette, but when in use, when you're putting a water bottle inside, it will expand out and accommodate that space, which is really handy. This is my 32-ounce Nalgene water bottle. And it sits in there really nicely. It expands out to accommodate that space, which is great. You've also got that same water bottle pocket on the other side as well. So you could have two water bottles in there if you wanted to, or perhaps a compact umbrella, some sunglasses, anything that you'd prefer to stick in that pocket. Another really cool thing that Matador has done with the On-Grid series is that they tried to remove as much top stitching from the bag as possible. The stitching that you see around the edges, that kind of stitching, and they replaced it with minimalist bar tack stitching in various points in the bag where it's needed. And this has really helped with the overall refined look and minimalist aesthetic in the bag, which I think is really cool. Turning to the back panel, again with Matador's packable bags, you're not really looking for a super plush, dense, EVA foam type padding or things like that. These are packable bags that are meant to condense into a really small package, and so we're not really looking for something that would be super plush and dense and breathable, but still, with the On-Grid backpack we have this air mesh wicking, and we've got a little bit of padding as well, and there's also thick cut, curved and tapered shoulder straps to fit more ergonomically on the body. So it's really good that Matador have included all of these considerations despite this bag being super lightweight and not really going to be carrying such a heavy load anyway. But as always, it's always great to see these considerations being placed in the bag. Over here we have a Hyperlon accessory loop, which also has a Matador brand tab on. This is good for just attaching an accessory on or hooking something onto that, just there for you if you need. And then over at the bottom we have really minimal, lightweight Woojin ladder locks, with also a little bit of strap management as well to take care of that strap slack. And then at the very bottom we have thumb loops to help adjust your shoulder straps with your thumbs. At the top here we have a big haul handle that just makes it easy for picking the bag up and off the ground. That's very useful as well. Now coming to the compartments, we have two main zippered compartments that we can store gear inside. We have this small one at the front and then the main compartment at the back. The small one at the front we have space for little bits and pieces. So inside I've just got my B&O wireless earphones, I've got my Bellroy note sleeve wallet, I've got my portable battery from Lander, as well as a small cable from Lander as well. And this compartment goes to about here in the bag, so you've got a decent amount of space to put in there. I would advise not putting too many things inside, otherwise it becomes a bit top heavy, which is not great for your carry. But inside, further inside, there is another zippered compartment, which I've just got some hand sanitizer, as well as my keys. Now, this zipper compartment is the same compartment you'll use to invert the bag to bring it to its stashed position, but we'll get into that later. Getting to the main compartment of the bag, actually before we get there, I forgot to mention on the zipper pulls we have the shrunken rubber zipper pulls here, which is a nice touch to just help to pull the bag along and give you more control of your zippers. Inside the main compartment, we're not really expecting too much organization, given it being a lightweight packable bag, but it's got a decent amount of dimension inside it and space. This is my Patagonia Better Sweater jacket. Now, I'm not sure if you can see because it's all black inside this bag, but there is another compartment, another sleeve here that's secured by this buckle clasp, and this is the laptop sleeve. Now, this bag doesn't come with any padding or protection, anything like that, so if you are using a laptop with this bag, I would highly recommend that you pair it with a protective laptop case or a protective laptop sleeve, just to make sure that it protects the laptop from any bumps or falls, because there's no internal protection in this bag. While we're here, we're going to perform the Rushfaster beer capacity test to show you just how many tinny 6-packs can fit inside this bag. Now, I wouldn't necessarily use this bag as a drinks porter because there's probably not enough strength to hold the weight of these beers, but just to give you a sense of the size, we're going to perform the test. Alright, so that's 1. This is 2. Now keep in mind, this is a 16-litre bag, so I'm not sure if we can fit 3, but we'll try. Maybe. Looks like maybe just. Maybe just, yeah, there we go. 3 tinny 6-packs fit in here, very snug. Although I suppose you could put another 2 cans inside the gusseted side pockets there, which are really useful. But 3 tinny 6-packs, that's pretty good for a 16-litre lightweight packable bag. Speaking of its packability, I'll quickly show you what it looks like to invert the bag and stash it into its packed state. So in the front compartment here, we have that compartment inside that I mentioned, and what you want to do is just grab the inside and invert everything, push everything through that compartment. You don't have to be super neat with it, but if you're a bit OCD like me, you can try and make sure that everything is a bit more level. Push those corners out. And then we had that zipper, the same zipper on that compartment on the other side. There's dual zippers there, and you simply use that to zip it up. Yep. Zip it up, and there you have it in its stashed, packed state. You have a little bit of Matador branding. Packable backpack, 16-litre. This is great because you can just chuck this inside your rolling luggage or your duffel if you're going traveling, and then when you need to use it, you simply unpack it, put all your stuff in, and go out for a day trip. This is what makes these packable bags so good, the fact that they can go into such a small state and use very little space when packed. So this is the Matador on-grid backpack. I'm 5'10". Well everyone, that is the Matador on-grid backpack. This is a really high performance bag considering what it is, a bag that can be downsized into such a small little package and is made of some really high quality materials and still being incredibly lightweight. It's great for those in-between trips, and it also has that minimalist, streamlined aesthetic. If you're interested in getting this bag, there's going to be affiliate links in the description below. If you like this video, you found it helpful, and you're thinking about getting this bag, then please do consider using those affiliate links. They really help us out. And even if you're not thinking about getting this bag, but you still want to support our work, hit the like button, hit the bell. Let us know in the comments what you thought about the on-grid backpack. We're going to be doing more videos of the other bags in the series, but let us know if you want to see more bags from Matador. And as always, subscribe to see more carry gear walkthroughs if you haven't already. If you want to see more videos just like this or more videos from Matador, then check out some of the links on the screen at the end of this video. But for now, this has been the Matador on-grid backpack. Take care, and we'll see you next time.